Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob Henry, and I am the coordinator for student organizations.
Hi, I'm Courtney Kristen, and I'm the Assistant Director for Student Organizations.
And today we're here to talk about how to table on campus. So the outline for the discussion today will be talking about creating a welcoming environment, how to give your elevator pitch, giveaway guidelines, and staying connected to the potential new members for your organization.
Okay, well, first things first, we need to create a welcoming environment so people feel comfortable approaching our table. Is it obvious that you are an organization, or does it kind of look like a few students just sitting around a table? You can consider purchasing a tablecloth with your student organization logo. You could ask us about storage needs or help or keep it with your members. And we'd also love to brainstorm other tabling ideas with you. Next, if someone walks by, look up and make eye contact. Have them pause and it helps them glance at your table and maybe they'll stop and speak to you. And when someone's walking by, you've got their eye contact, they're coming over, are you approachable? Are your members sitting and kind of typing away at their laptops, scrolling on their phones, or it's just in deep conversations together? So you do want to make sure that you are creating an environment where someone could feel comfortable coming up to your table. And then once you've got them, you want to give them the pitch of your organization. So if you had 60 seconds to pitch to someone on your organization, what would you say? These are some questions that you can ask yourself when coming up with an elevator pitch. What is the most important information a passerby needs to know? Students are really busy. They could be running to class, running to catch a bus, and you might only have a short minute to speak to them. Ask yourself, what is your why? Why does your organization exist? How are you going to accomplish your goals? And what can the student you're talking to get out of the experience? How are you going to operate this year? Are you mostly virtual, in person, hybrid? What does the time commitment look like? What does it mean to actually be in your organization? And then make sure you give them important details that could change someone's decision to join. Do you charge dues? If so, what do those go towards? Is there a process for becoming a member? If so, what does that process look like?
Now let's talk about giveaways. Now, it's definitely important to provide some type of material on your tables. Promotional materials are definitely a must. Creating a flyer or pamphlet can help to provide all the information that a potential member may need to answer those important questions. And those 5 questions are always, who are you? What do you do? When and where do you meet? And why should they join your organization? Outside of that marketing material, you might want to consider some other creative options for tabling. Your organization may not have the money to create t-shirts and buttons to give away, so think about utilizing the strengths of your current members on how to provide potential new members with something tangible. Maybe you create letters that you give to potential new members, or maybe provide an experience for those new members while they're at your table to take something with them. Also, we want to make sure that you're following current CDC guidelines and from the university. Make sure that if you are giving away any kind of food, that it is pre-packaged, and discuss what your members want to do about wearing masks, depending on if you are inside or outside, as well as following what the university currently provides for guidelines.
And you want to keep your conversation going after they leave the table. So we don't want people to hear about our organization, take some swag, and then never speak to them again. How can you keep your conversation going about joining your organization? Well, how can they find you? Do you have your MyLinks meeting information? Do you have your meeting information updated in your MyLinks profile? If they want to look for where can I find them? What is the information? Is your MyLinks profile up to date? Stay connected with them. So this is a great time to gain some new followers on your social media. You can have them like or follow you or sign up for your newsletter in order to get that swag or to get that experience at your table. And then finally, you're going to want to follow up with them. So did you get their contact information? And if so, follow up and invite them to the next meeting, invite them to the next hangout. Creating that welcoming environment through outreaching to them after you've already spoken to them will make them feel like, ooh, they want me to come back and really want to join.
Now, to talk about some important dates now that we are ready to table. Convocation and the organization fair are going to be happening on August 20th from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Additionally, we have our welcome bash at the Wellness Center, which is an additional opportunity for your organization to table on September 1st from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And for all of our officers out there, student officer fall training will be happening on September 11th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. These are just some of the opportunities that are available to your organization, and they have been sent to you in our student organization newsletter. So keep an eye out for even more important dates.
Awesome. Well, if anyone wants to continue this conversation, Jacob and I are always here. You can come into our office in Tivoli 303. You can call or email us, or you can even DM us on social media and we can find you that way. And as always, make sure you are getting that student organization newsletter so that you can stay updated with our tabling opportunities there. We thank you all for paying attention and joining Jacob and I for this video. If you want to continue the conversation, please find us. But other than that, good luck with your tabling. We are back in action this fall and spring in person, and good luck to you all.